Seneca on the value of time over money. He was born Marcus Annaeus Seneca, but we know him as Seneca the Younger. By the time he reached his 50s, he was one of the wealthiest and most powerful men in Rome, tutor to an emperor, advisor to the throne. His coffers overflowed, his villas sprawled, his influence was a palpable force. Yet in the quiet hours, a profound unease gnawed at him. He felt it as a steady, silent leak. Then a letter arrived. It was from his mother, Helvia. Not a request for gold or favors, but a simple, piercing observation. You write of your busyness, of your endless obligations to Nero's court. When did you last walk alone and think your own thoughts? When was your time your own? Her words struck like a hammer on bronze. They echoed the very philosophy he preached, but had forgotten to live. He sat in his opulent study, the marble cool beneath his feet, and saw not luxury, but a gilded cage. Every meeting, every flattering petition, every political maneuver, they were all thieves, pilfering not his money, but his life, the irreplaceable, non-renewable currency of his days. He picked up his stylus, not to draft a law or a flattering address, but to write to a friend, Paulinus. The words flowed, not as a statesman's decree, but as a dying man's confession to a fellow mortal. You are living as if destined to live forever. Your own frailty never occurs to you. You don't notice how much time has already passed, but squander it as though you had a full and overflowing supply. He wrote of how we guard our property fiercely, station guards at our doors, yet leave the gates of our own lives, our time, wide open to any and all intruders. We are stingy with coins, but extravagant with years. We complain about petty thefts, yet give away our very existence to the crowd, to distraction, to hollow ambition. The letter to Paulinus, later known as On the Shortness of Life, was his awakening, and his gift to us across 2 millennia. Seneca did not renounce his wealth overnight, but he began the most critical audit of his life, a relentless reclamation of his time. He started to say no to the superfluous, to carve out hours for study, for true friendship, for philosophy, for living, not just existing. His story is not a fable of poverty. It is a stark, urgent testimony from a man who had everything the world could offer, and realized with chilling clarity that he was bankrupt in the only currency that mattered. He whispers to us now, from the ashes of empires, you are richer than you think. Your wealth is not in your bank statement, but in the quiet hour before dawn, in the uninterrupted conversation with a loved one, in the pursuit that sets your soul alight. That is your fortune. Guard it with your life. Invest it with fierce intention. Begin the reclamation today. The greatest luxury is not owning things, but owning your time. Like, share, comments, and follow for more. You are welcome.